What's up everybody, it's me E-Man from E-Man's Movie Reviews, and today we're going to review Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge. I just love that song! Alright, enough of that, let's get right into a quick intro. There's a huge tournament being held where the greatest fighters in the world fight to the death with their realm safety hanging in the balance. This battle is called Mortal Kombat! Alright, let's get right into the good.
The good.
Scorpion's Revenge does a number of critical things that are essential for a good Mortal Kombat movie. Right off the bat, within the very first 5 minutes of the film, you're immediately hooked with its insane violence. We're not talking about just some blood here or there. There's blood, guts, chopped up limbs, and bones crushed everywhere. This level of violence is perfectly in line with the video game, and it doesn't compromise itself at all just because it's presented in the animated format. Not only that, but the violence is also complemented with video game nods, like quick scenes of the X-ray injuries to enhance the dramatic effect. Now, of course, any Mortal Kombat movie has absolutely got to have some classic moves from some of the most prominent characters. I think what makes this work so effectively was how many of the moves were tied into the flow of the story. They didn't just fight, stop, and do a classic finishing move. And I think much of that credit has to go to the really good fight choreography. The martial arts displayed was pretty impressive and keeps you intrigued every time there's a fight scene in play. Alright, enough of that, let's get right into the bad.
The bad.
Scorpion's Revenge is obviously a story about Scorpion, and there's no problem with that because the character from the video games does have his own particular backstory and more that can be explored. However, my issue with the movie is how Scorpion's story and character are elevated so high that it compromises the plot and significance of the other characters. It felt a bit odd to have the main elements of the Mortal Kombat story be altered in such a way just for the sake of propping up Scorpion's character. And as a result of elevating Scorpion's character so high, the other characters are just kind of secondary. Now, one minor nitpick I'd also have is the offsetting humor that's placed in the movie. Given how graphic the violence is, it kind of takes you out of the mood when cheesy one-liners are said here or there. When you see a character get brutally maimed, and then a few minutes later someone is cracking a corny joke, it just takes away from the tension and the sense of urgency that the movie was trying to set up. It's also a bit strange when you have characters like Liu Kang, who's usually pretty serious and stoic in his demeanor, break character just to indulge in a joke. Thankfully, this doesn't happen often. However, it would be nice if the movie could kind of pick a lane in terms of whether we should take it seriously or if we should be half-hearted in how we perceive the nature of the story. Alright, moving on, let's get on to the reason.
The reason.
Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge is a dream come true for Mortal Kombat fans. This film was a phenomenal place to start in hopes that more movies come from this series. Hopefully, if other movies are made in this series, they're not all centered around the Scorpion push due to the character's popularity. It would be nice to see future titles maybe centered around other characters or just tell the tale of Mortal Kombat in general. The original storylines from the video games are good enough to retell without much modification. So when it comes to the rating for Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge, I've got to give it a 7.5 out of 10. This was a really good movie, and I'm telling you, the violence and the blood and guts and the story elements in general are just way too good, and you cannot pass this up if you're a Mortal Kombat fan. Warner Brothers Animation, we all know, have already been dishing out some quality movies with all the DC stuff. This is no exception. They are continuing that path of just giving us awesomeness. So be sure to check out Scorpion's Revenge on digital release already available, and I believe it will be coming to home media as of April 28th, and I'll drop a link in the description just in case if you wanted it. So have you had a chance to see Scorpion's Revenge yet? If and when you do, come on back to this video and let me know what you thought about the movie. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Thank you all so much for taking the time to watch my video. I certainly appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I've got more videos and reviews to do for you all, and until next time, I'll see you all later.